Hey everybody, and welcome back to Magicite. I have been playing a little bit by myself again, so I've actually unlocked some stuff, including the Crusader, who just gets an attack and also starts with an axe and a great axe, as well as the Earthkin, who has a bonus attack, dex, and magic, and starts with an axe, and I want to believe that's a type of armor. It's a shirt. Don't know exactly quite what it is. I haven't played yet as an Earthkin, but I'm going to play as the Dwelf. So we start with 1 less HP, but we get 4 dex. We start with a bow as well as an axe, which I think is pretty sweet. I like hair variant 1. Unlocked a few new hats, I think. I don't remember. Gonna go with the minor cap, and that's so that we get more ore, which means that we will be able to upgrade faster. And I did make it past District 15, so we've got a magical fairy that will heal us 1 when we reach the end of a district, which is pretty darn cool. So now we're going to roll our stats. We are a dex-based character, obviously, so I would like to see a green dex. And then intelligent, not really all that keen on the intelligent. The swift is nice, though. Potion brewer is always good. Let's see, Potion Brewer and Swift. I actually like that. I think that's pretty good. I'm not going to be using magic, so let's go for it. So, what's our goal? Our goal is to pretty much do the same thing as normal, beat the game. How are we going to go about doing that? Let's see, I started with an axe handle. Okay. I guess that's going to save me from having to spend more time pickaxe. Save me like a second. I would like to get a wooden sword before I start killing the slimes. Since I'm actually going a dex-based character, which is the first time I've done that on camera. The last time I got really far it was with a dex-based character. I wanted to try it out, see what it was like. And it was pretty darn successful, as one might imagine, based on what I all managed to unlock. I've gotten pretty fast at crafting that stuff. I did not want to drop that stone. Alright, but now I got a sword. So hopefully I can kill the slime in a few hits. Let's get the stone. Barely managed to sneak out from under there. Alright. Now hopefully this minor cap will pay off and we will be able to get a lot of ironite right away. Because if we get a lot of ironite, then we will be able to much more easily climb the tiers, as we'll be looking for gold right off the bat. Got an attack. Not exactly what I was hoping for. You have this boar to contend with, though, now. That was not what I was planning on having happen. Oh man, I'm already severely wounded. That was unwise to fight that boar like that. I should have expected what happened. I should have expected it to keep charging and hit me, but I was hoping that the knockback would be enough to finish it. Basically, a hit from anything will be lethal, and that spider actually almost got me, just because I wasn't paying as much attention as I should have. So we are up to 4 stone. Oh, we did get some herbs, actually, and nice, Potion Brewer pays off. Now, I'd like to wait until I can actually make full use of that potion before I actually use it. Alright, so I'm going to chop down a few more trees. We're going to need some sticks eventually here when we decide to actually start using our bow. I'm pretty sure even a slime hit will be lethal at this point. Ah, but I've gotten a hit point, so it won't be lethal anymore. I believe they hit for 2. Make up your mind which way you're jumping. That was a nice crit. We got 2 ironite ore, that's awesome. We only need 4 to make this work. Now, that spider can still kill us. 4 hits, but we got it. Definitely was worried there for a second. Now we're not going to be able to get the diamond out of this, but we do get the stone, and the stone is still useful to us. And we're already at the end. It's actually a little disappointing. We are not going to get an ironite pick, and we have no choice but to go to the tundra. That's actually very unfortunate. Tundra has a bunch of casters, which we will not play nicely with. And I can't take advantage of any of the stuff that's here, so I'm pretty much not going to do anything. I'm just going to go like this. I could sell stuff, but honestly it's not even... Well, I'll sell the pickaxe, because I'm not at all going to use it. And the spider web, because I have no use for it. Come on, big potion. Nice. Alright, so if we get hit, we should be okay. But this is gonna suck. Well, let's do this. Made 5 arrows. Alright, so that's a thing at least. So we get a wisp. Wisp's definitely good. It will allow us to double our damage if we fire arrows through it. Because they become flaming arrows. Now, hopefully I will be able to keep up with the making of stuff. But right now, I'm mostly concerned with the fact that there are those snowballs raining down. Doesn't seem like a good thing. That's right, we did get some health back from our familiar. Now, I've got to be careful when it's going to cast. I would like to make a stone... my wooden sword is about to break. Oh boy. Oh, I'm out of arrows. Unfortunately, that wisp doesn't do anything else. I'm getting a lot of ironite, which is really nice, but I'm still a little worried. Alright, so my stomach is beginning to grumble. It's not that bad, though. I don't trust myself in being safe here, so I'm keeping an eye to the sky. I cannot make a stone blade, so I'm going to make another sword out of wood. Not really what I wanted to do, but especially because I'm not doing very much damage. We would have been able to get this gold is the downside. Unfortunately, we can't because it's just stone. So we level up. Now, I could make a stone sword now, but I'm actually going to just make some stone arrows because... Oh, wow. We actually get... That's 2 ice bugs. So I'm actually going to take advantage of this. Because I'm not using my axe right now. That will allow us to use this. It's going to use all our mana per cast. Oh, and it's going to do like no damage. I forgot that we're absolutely terrible at magic, so this is not worth doing. He's got a big swing. There we go, we got him. I'm just hoping to save some arrows. Okay. Gotcha. So we got a bunch of ironite. We will be definitely set for ironite the next level. But until then... So our hunger is at 2 of 8 right now. We gotta keep an eye on that, make sure we don't starve. Probably should use my wisp there. Probably should use my sword, to be honest. Once again, a bunch of ironite, and we did get some coal, so I'm actually going to do this. Let's make a fire starter, and let's just do this now. Make ourselves a bunch of meat. A bunch of cooked meat, that way we can not starve. And actually heal up a little bit. Alright, so we're good on that front. Let's get our sword back out. Might as well put our axe out since I'm not going to be using that at all. Well, this seems like a problem. Unfortunately, he's past my wisp. And I am... I don't know how much damage he can do. And we're dead. Unfortunately, I could not get past him. That was really unfortunate. Being forced to go to the tundra right away really hurt. Let's try again. We started with a hide. Wow, that was... I definitely did not think I was going to get hit by him. Now he's just going to keep charging. I really am not a fan of boars. Early game, they are super annoying. Really? Really a dumb boar. Oh, we're gonna have to kill this guy. Come on, bring it. Bring it. So if you use the time that he's knocked back to your advantage, unlike that, should be able to get an easy kill and still be safe. So we got another monster hide. That's good, we needed that. Fortunately, we still need a lot more wood. Don't have much leeway on getting hit again. I'm of the opinion that the early game is the most crucial part of Magicite. If you get past the early game, you'll probably be okay for a decent while. Obviously, that's not always true. It depends on who you're starting as. But it definitely seems to be true. If I get past the first or second level, usually I go pretty far. Of course, you can still make silly mistakes. And you can still end up in a situation where you don't have a lot of potions. I'm honestly considering killing those bees. The reason for that is because I'm already pretty severely... Oh my gosh, there's two of them. I'm already kind of behind. Oh my gosh, and another boar. Come on, boar, let's do this. Oh gosh, I swung the wrong direction. That was really bad of me. That was really close again. That was super close. Bring it, boar. Ah, and I'm dead. Alright, that was a really bad risk. I thought I was going to be safe, but we're close enough to the start that I don't mind. Looking a little silly. Okay, we're starting with a gold ore. That's really not useful, unfortunately. Come on, slime. So I'm just chopping down trees and killing slimes. Didn't really want to aggro this bee, but I want my experience. Okay, so he's not aggroed anymore. Let's make our wooden sword here so that we can fight him. Now we're gonna run like that was close. That actually would have killed us. Because bees do 4 damage. We don't have any extra defense at all. But we survived, which is what counts. And now we're trying to work up some stone. We want to get stone as fast as possible. First we need to build our pick. Definitely get a little bit faster, a little bit more handy at it as time passes. Alright. Still gonna collect some wood. We're not gonna spend a lot of time on this level, I don't think, in terms of combat, so I might as well spend some of that time collecting wood. Because, you know, Scourge, they become a problem when you try and do too much. Alright. Oh, that was really unfortunate. That was close. Wouldn't have killed us, but it would have brought us 1 HP, which would have been... Well, it would have been in prime potion range if we had any potions. Sorry, pig. You must die so that I can hopefully live. Alright, we're definitely not seeing as much ore as I would like. And we leveled up, which means we got an extra attack, which means we'll do 6 damage to the boar. This strategy is significantly easier and safer than trying to swing it to mid-jump. Definitely takes longer, but overall, I'm likely not going to die to a silly misjudgment of distance, which seems to be my pattern of late. There we go, we got some herbs, we got some HP and some dex. That's going to be really nice. Getting a lot of herbs. I'm definitely happy about that. We are unfortunately only at 2 stone. Got some coal, though I'd rather not use it for a fire starter just yet. Although I do believe you can actually use 2 coal to make a fire starter instead of a coal and stone. That's what I discovered first, but apparently that's not the only way of doing it, which is fine. I think that's actually really nice. Gives you some flexibility. So you're not entirely just wrecked. You are not evil. Slime. Alright, well, this should be stone. So let's go ahead and make that stone pickaxe. This time let's not drop it. Alright, boar, I need some experience. Keep hitting me in the butt. And have a flank steak. The sword's about to break, that's okay. He's doing a lot of fighting. And we're gonna take that. Oh nice, we get the dire wolf. I'm going to the forest again. Main reason I'm gonna go to the forest again, and if only we could afford, you know, $1,400. The main reason I'm going to the forest again is because I want to build up some more potions. We did just get 4 big potions though, so I can't really complain. But we do now have our stone pick, which is going to be very useful to us. We're at 3 hunger, so it could be significantly worse. But we do have a dire wolf to aid us in our struggle, which all I can do is hope that we get the ability to use it in some useful places. I'm definitely looking for ore more than I am anything else. That finally breaks. I could put in like an iron sword or something like that. I could try and invest in that. Go. Nice. Direwolf beats boar any day. So I'm taking some stupid damage here, which is really unfortunate, and I should really stop. My direwolf's just gonna go crazy, and unfortunately not stop the pig. I actually caught that in midair. I'm slightly impressed. I'm gonna heal since I can do it optimally. I won't gain the benefit, per se, that I would have gotten had I gotten all the way to the end of the level and gotten healed by my fairy, but not dying is preferable. Barely dodged out from underneath that, but I want to go back over there anyway, so this will be silly. There's our first Iron Ice. Okay, and there's one of those. Toxic Tyrannosaurs, whatever they may be called. So the question is, how do I go about killing it? I think swords are our only real option here. But there's no way I don't want to kill him. There's so much experience here. dodge the toxic meteors, but actually took care of them quite handily. Yeah, I got hit once, but I predicted that was going to happen. Our mind cap just paid off right there. Go, direwolf, go! I am currently starving. That's really bad, and I'm silly. Keep forgetting it was last run that we had already made meat at this point. One of those. That way we don't lose HP from starving. That would be really unfortunate. 12 cooked meat isn't the greatest thing in the world. It would have been nicer to have cooked it when we had more. But it's better than taking damage. And I think we'll come across coal more often than we'll really need it. Which is fine by me. Alright, so we've got some stone. Unfortunately, since I don't have an ironite pick, I can't take advantage of this gold. Just get stone. There we go, there's some ironite. I'm just gonna start my direwolf off there with that boar. His experience shouldn't disappear before I get there. Go, it's a nice level up too. Everything we wanted. Magic don't really care about, but can't complain. We probably would have rather had attack, but as I said, it's not really what we're speccing at, so I'm okay with not getting it. My wooden sword is about to break again. That's okay with me. It means that we're doing a lot of combat, getting a lot of experience. We are already level 8, and we're only in the 2nd district. Well, 3rd, I suppose. Technically. Since the towns count as districts. Should probably be cutting down some more trees, but so I'm not too worried about it. Pick the direction you're gonna go, slime. Alright, well, we could make a stone sword, and actually I think I'm going to. Pretty simple. That stone sword will do more damage, and hopefully make us go a little bit faster. And it won't break nearly as often, because we won't have to swing it as much, although I guess these slimes are perfectly the wrong HP. And that's the end of the level. So, since I've got a little bit of time, I'm going to chop down some trees. We're going to need the wood and the sticks. We're not so much going to need the sticks, but the wood. We will need the sticks though when we make arrows. So I can't make. I guess I'll have to make a wooden axe again. That's okay. We still have some time before the scourge arrives. Let's put our food out here since I need to eat. Unfortunately, we didn't heal there. I was hoping to get some healing done. We'll finish cutting down this tree and the tree up above, and then we'll call it. Well, and as if right on cue, I have to decide where we want to go. Let's mix it up. Let's go to the swamp. So, we need an ironite pick. Definitely need an ironite pick. Now we can start getting gold. Let's see, we could make a shield with this. Actually, we can do one better. We can make ourselves our first set of deck stuff. And yes, I call it deck stuff. I don't remember quite what it is in terms of, we'll start with the elegant cloak. So that's 2 HP as well as 4 decks, so we're up to 18 decks, which is pretty darn sweet. Let's try this. Okay, so we still got a bunch of potions, so no real complaints there. And I think we just go and we sell some stuff. So we don't need the bone. I'm going to keep that because we're going to eventually want more monster hide. We're not doing any sort of magic. I'm going to keep that raw meat just because we might still use it. We don't need the stone pick. And I think we're good. So let's proceed on. Now I'd really like to start collecting up more and more stone so that I can not feel guilty. Okay, that's unfortunate. Well, we got some monster hide from him. Fake rocks, I'm amused by you. Gonna have a lot of guys to kill this time on this level. No, we can't take advantage of that diamondite, unfortunately. Oh, I did not jump high enough. Well, let's drink a potion. That way we are not on the cusp of death at the very least. I very much want to start making some stone arrows. Especially with those two now standing next to each other and actually firing on off beats effectively. So we've got... That was more challenging than it needed to be. We've got 10 arrows. I've got a direwolf, what am I talking about? Go, direwolf, go. And now I've got triple shot, I believe that is. I'm gonna check in a minute, but I'm pretty confident. And now we can get some gold, and now our gold ore is actually going to pay off. That direwolf went the wrong way. Luckily we are killing these slime equivalents. The direwolf may have gone the wrong way, but it ended up being totally okay. Took a lot more damage there than I wanted to, but we did just level up. Very nice. A bunch of ironite and coal. Good. That means we will be able... Let's see, stomach is beginning to crumble. Now, considering... I guess we got nerve. Well, hopefully he won't be an issue. That was close. Oh, we have enough swing time. He's only 2 hits. He's also 2 hits. Get some stone. Slowly gonna be building up our arrow supply. Arrows are pretty darn expensive in the long run as they take 2 ore for 5 arrows. Sorry. Yeah, 2 ore for 5 arrows because you gotta craft it into the bar. Luckily we're getting a lot of ironite ore. Our miner's cap doesn't actually apply to stone, only to ironite, gold, and diamondite, I believe. But in the long run, that's not too bad. It means we'll have a lot of ironite, which is totally okay by me. I want him to fire, and bone. Yep, I should have been paying attention. I wanted to let my direwolf sick him and end up getting hit in the process. My direwolf is being a problem. You are a problem, child direwolf. Let's eat. Don't think I got any HP off that. I wasn't directly watching. Leveled up, we got 1 in everything. Very nice. Nope, I for a second thought that was going to be the end of the level. But I am very happy to say it is not, because that just means more ore. This is the end of the level. So I can either go... I don't remember what purple is. Or the belt. I know the other one's the belt. I think it's the caves. You know, I'm gonna pick the caves, actually. It's caves or the belt, because caves... Whether I'm right or wrong, it's caves. I feel like the caves should be helping. Alright, so we've got a ton of ironite here. We need 6 of it. very least, going to be completely decked out. And that, I'm actually going to make an iron shield as well. Just to give us a little bit of HP. So we are all set on that front, so let's go and sell some stuff. Just looking at what they've got for sale. Diamondite bar, I might actually invest in that. And the reason why I might invest in that is because if I can get another one, I can upgrade almost immediately to a diamondite pickaxe and skip that. Oh, I can actually make a gold one. So that's what I'm going to be doing, actually. So yeah, you can make a fire starter with 2 gold. That's actually what I'm going to do. Don't want monster bomb, I don't want vials of poison. I'm going to keep the stone in case I want arrows. Keep the monster hide for later. I actually have enough to make one of these out of gold, but the pickaxe is definitely the priority. So let's go back and get that done. Because of this, I'm actually not going to invest in the diamondite. Almost accidentally made a gold axe. Not at all what I want. That's not who it's not who I want. I want to sell my old pickaxe. And I think we're set on everything else. I'm just going to come over here and we're actually going to cook the meat. Which you remember is right click on the fire. We are now pretty darn set on meat. 31 meat. That's pretty good. Just because, yep, I could possibly regain HP. Bam. Okay. Yep, it's a good thing we have arrows. Nice, we're one-shotting the bats. That's actually better than I hoped for. How to aggro the bats. Kill the bats. Aggro the bats. I didn't check if that is in fact triple shot. Now, I'm going to definitely upset a broodmother here, and I'm actually totally okay with that. Dang, those guys are bulkier than I thought. I'm gonna eat again, trying to get an HP. Stone sword here. Probably should have made an ironite, especially because my stone sword's about to break. Can I make another stone sword? I can. I'm going to make it before it becomes an issue, because it's going to become an issue here any second. Durability of 2. In fact, it's probably going to break. Yep, right there. And just like that, we're back. I'm definitely not a fan of how many hits this is taking. And also, while we're here, since I just made a stone sword, and that's probably one of the things I really want to make stone anyway. So I should do the direwolf thing. Unfortunately, the direwolf didn't do anything. It's actually okay because they're now all stacked. I'll only take damage from one of them if they do hit me. So that actually speeds up that process quite a bit. But it's definitely worth killing stuff. I want the experience. Oh my. Bats OP. Seriously though. Bats are the worst in every game. Let's just be honest about that. They've always been bad. They always will be obnoxious. I was hoping for something better than this. Perform an extra jump while summoning a badass arrow. So yeah, that's not terrible, but it's not great. So let's real fast here. chances of me waking a brood mother are ridiculously high. That was it right there, I believe. I believe it's every 3. Just waiting for it to show up. Yep. Brood mothers aren't that bad. It just takes time. And we get it. I mean, it's a good level up. I'm not going to say no to the level up that I get from it. And yes, I did kind of hit that on purpose. That 5 is a little bit easier than I expected. Which means I wouldn't mind possibly doing it again. The problem is I don't want to run out of time. I've actually spent a lot of time because my weapons aren't doing nearly as much damage. Oh, that was really weird. That actually ended up being my double jump. So that, I just took way too much damage there. Way too much damage. So much damage that I'm gonna start attempting. An Ironite Blade. Oh, an Ironite Blade. Well, that's actually really... Oh, I have a bow. Don't want that. The reason why that's good is because I just have an iron sword now, and apparently I have a goldium arrow for some reason. I do have a lot of chests going on right now, which is okay with me. What is this? An obsidian sword. Oh my. 38 damage. Oh shit, the Scourge are here. And so is a brood mother. I knew the brood mother was going to be here. That's a key. Don't care about it. I might attempt... Yeah, the Scourge are going to get here super fast. Like, I'm expecting to see one on my screen any second right now. Oh my, I died. I was so busy trying to get up that I died. Well, that was... oh, Pteronox. So, because we killed one of the Tyrannosaurs, I guess. And a spider egg as a new hat. But since that went pretty poorly, I was hoping to get a lot further. But since we've already been going for almost 40 minutes, I think I'm going to call it. It was a lot of fun. We did manage to unlock a new hat. Or 2, actually. So, there's upon being hit, there's a 10% chance that a brood mother spider will spawn. Interesting. It's very, very interesting. I don't know why you'd want that. And this one we can summon those toxic meteors. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hopefully you learned something. Hopefully you enjoyed. I'm not all that great at Magicite, and unfortunately my best run that I've had thus far was not recorded. But I promise one of these days I will get a good one. So until next time, see you then.